One of my subscribers recently suggested that I cover the CCI Uppercut Ballistics Gel controversy. Basically, people are complaining that the CCI Uppercut 22 rounds are not expanding when shot into clear ballistics gel. The YouTuber 22 Plinkster has affiliations with CCI, and when he shot these rounds into organic ballistics gel, they expanded as intended. Some other people shot these same rounds into clear ballistics gel and found that the rounds did not expand. So some people automatically jumped to the conclusion that 22 Plinkster was being dishonest and that he was given a special batch of ammunition to make it look good for the test. Other than the expansion, the other main criticism people have is that the ammunition was advertised as having 950 feet per second velocity out of a pistol barrel, and allegedly the actual velocity is lower. Let's address the velocity question first because it's so easily disproven. Tools and Targets had a 5-round average velocity of 973 feet per second with these rounds out of a pistol barrel. So 22 Plinkster had to make a follow-up video to demonstrate that there is in fact a difference between organic ballistics gel and clear synthetic ballistics gelatin. He explained that the Uppercut ammunition in production now was not designed to expand in synthetic gelatin, but is designed to expand in organic gelatin. However, some people still don't seem to understand that organic gelatin is much better at representing organic flesh than synthetic gelatin is. Buckeye Ballistics also tested this ammunition as well and found that from a pistol barrel it would expand in organic gelatin even if it was behind one layer of denim. However, it did not expand after going through 4 layers of denim. He goes on to argue that other 22 rounds expand in clear gel, and that means that they are better because that shows that they'd work no matter what. He's basically making the assumption that rounds that expand more readily are automatically better. So using his logic, I could say that a hollow point that starts to expand after passing through a cardboard box filled with bananas is automatically better than a hollow point that doesn't. The only problem is that neither clear ballistics gel nor bananas are good enough at representing human flesh for the results to actually matter. So if the substance we are shooting into is not a useful representation, then why would we care about the results unless we take entertainment value out of them? We've gone through a slightly different version of this problem where people assumed that the duct sealant known as duct seal was a good substance to test ammunition in. The obvious problem is that duct seal is much denser than actual flesh. The original Winchester silver tips were designed around performing well in duct seal instead of any substance that would represent flesh. So the results were that the silver tips did quite well in duct seal, but in real-world use on humans, they had over-penetration problems as well as marginal damage from the inconsistent or non-existent expansion. The part of this discussion I find somewhat strange is that everyone seems to be ignoring the fact that the CCI Uppercut ammunition doesn't have enough penetration for serious self-defense use because it expands too much for that. To me, it doesn't make much sense to make ammunition and market it for self-defense if it fails to meet the FBI's minimum penetration requirement of 12 inches. The reason we have this standard, of course, is because of the Miami-Dade shootout. So it seems that CCI is gambling that regular folks are willing to overlook underpenetration, even though common sense would tell us not to. According to CCI's website, the uppercuts are designed to give 8 to 10 inches of penetration and good expansion. Yes, they do accomplish that, but that's not enough penetration for defense against humans. If you intended to use it for defense against rabid coyotes or raccoons, then that would be a perfect use for the round. The fact that it doesn't expand after passing through 4 layers of denim would also be totally irrelevant in that use. So in conclusion, people shouldn't be so fast to accuse someone of dishonesty and automatically assume that there is a conspiracy going on. Clear gelatin does have great entertainment value because you can see into it well and it's easy to work with, but it's not that good at representing flesh. Finally, I wanted to try something new, so let me know if you like having a black background better than the white one.